Hey guys, welcome back to Confirm RM YouTube channel. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, getting ourselves prepared for the next week. Thank you for your patience as I was gone for the weekend, just with some family. So now we're back here with XRP. Since the last time we spoke about it, it had taken that nice turn to the upside. Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson lawsuit getting pushed out the window. So, I don't want to say sometimes news drives price, but in that case, I guess people were buying the news. In every case, especially with that, it doesn't typically drive price like that, but it was kind of like the opposite of a black swan, right? You couldn't have expected that. I mean, it was definitely early for XRP to break out, but it was nonetheless, I'll never complain about an early breakout like that, and especially with an XRP there. But it was nice to see that pretty much in conjunction, Bitcoin had that same move, just, that same Monday into Wednesday movement. But we're still at that region. We were talking about the $30,000 for Bitcoin just a mere literally 4 days ago. And lo and behold, still having a hard time getting through 30,000. Obviously, I worked through it yesterday quite a few times, but nonetheless, still hitting it. Getting over here, we can see we have this trend that could be popping up right here. It looks like we might get some sort of move Tuesday or into Wednesday of Bitcoin. We could get a full extension up there to around $31,250 before we get a pushback. Obviously, in the long term here, we might get actually a little bit of a push up to $31,500. But I have a feeling that this is definitely, if it actually does fall through here with conviction, which would be actually falling through the 20-day moving average here around 29.5, we're going to be falling right down to 28.8. So keep your head on the swivel, especially for Monday. But came back over here to XRP. Same sort of situation. We came back to retest the 20-day moving average, starting to curl back up. You can see that we turned bullish here on the 4-hour on a 20 through to the 200, the 50 through the 100, and we're about to actually get the 50 through the 200 as well. Once you get that 100-day through the 200-day, we'll be golden. We'll be seeing some nice price action to the upside, but right now kind of taking a pause, getting caught in between the 786 and the 1, but it's okay that we're getting caught here. This is the region I want to be caught in. Nothing terrible at the moment, but we have that 53, like I was just saying earlier. 53 cents is definitely a contingency region that we cannot seem to just break easily. We have this trend starting to form here. We can grab our upside right here. You can see right there, if we did the absolute highs, you would see that the latest it could happen is Wednesday of this week. You can see here we're at 22nd right here. You can see this is the 25th. If we were to grab this, the biggest move looks like it's coming out to 54 cents pretty much, depending on where it did it. If it did it, say, like Tuesday, it'd be more towards that 54.6, 54.7. But that would be the next move. Like our next push will be to push that 54 again. It's going to be. Tomorrow is probably not going to be the greatest day. It's probably going to be like every other Monday, just go sideways. You can see we just crossed bearish on the 4-hour here for Sunday, getting some of that volume. But it looks like we might be at that peak for that volume. So we might be getting that slow, stagnant volume coming in Monday for XRP. And then we could actually push up to the upside. But this is where it's going to be interesting. We need to get ourselves through here at the 54.7. Just like with Bitcoin, you get the 3 touches right up there to the top. Maybe we're able to get ourselves back up there again. Like by the end of the week, fly back up, then come back down for a retest and hold on 53, and then absolutely just send it up here to 57. That's what I would love to see. That's what I would want to see. But you can see this has now been 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times we've hit it. So this will actually be the 5th time. But this is what we're going to be looking at. We want to hold that 200-day, 20-day moving average here on the 4-hour, sitting here at 51.5. We have even all the way down there, nice support on almost all 3 of them here at 50 cents. So it looks like 50 cents is like a worst case scenario push back to before you get a nice wick back up. But at the moment, you're coming out of a downtrend. Excuse me, Mr. Dwighty Bitey. My Shiba likes to participate in the analysis sometimes. So what my thought process is, we got the push back down, held to 236. Now we're coming back up to that region. It's kind of your make or break. Like, this is where we're going to come up here, and it's going to have to make some sort of decision. And it's going to be this week. We're going into November. November is usually a good month. October is usually just the trend side. Like the later, the end of the summer into the fall is usually like kind of like stagnant, kind of setting itself up for the quarter 4. So my thought process is, guys, holding on to that 786 here for the day, holding at 51.5. Worst case scenario, retesting on top of the all three moving averages around 50 and 8/10, 50 and 7/10. So it's just going to be watching this volumetric profile, seeing how things are here on the MACD, and we can see our moving averages here, even on the 1 day. Let's see what we're looking at. Even on our 1 day, holding above 51.5 is strategically going to push us to the upside. At the moment, if you're looking here, we literally have that same trend. If we were just to grab this to the upside, just use the tops of these ones and use the bottom of this, you can see it comes out to mid to late November at the latest. But if you want more of like a direct line down, if you really, really wanted to, you could do something more like this. I think it's not going to be that. I think I would say something more like this. But you only have 2 points. There isn't really enough said yet. Maybe if we moved it down a little bit more, use the actual candle bodies like this, you could say something like that, and you're coming out to more of like mid-November, right before Thanksgiving, of getting a push here in the United States, of getting a push back up there to at least at 57, and that's exactly what it looks like. So I think it's setting itself up for that in the long term if it winds up getting rejected. But let's see. I'm giving you the scenarios just in case the volumetric profile hasn't gone stagnant yet on the daily. It's only been bullish for 3 days of this volumetric profile. As you can see, usually we get quite a few good days, get like a little bit down retracement, but like you haven't really seen many. Like this one's starting off strong, and it's like this one, almost mirroring this one right here. So I'm not ruling it out. I'm more leaning myself out here on a MACD of actually getting that push upwards. But I'm just telling you the support, giving you the resistance, and giving you the target. 51.5, 54, and 57. Those three are the key notes. Like realistically, us breaking through 54.7 is just going to send us. It's going to send it an additional, at that point, another 5 to 11%, I would say, between there. And then that's the best case scenario to put it. But I hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, even wherever you are. Appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, none of it's financial advice. You guys just know I'm just trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Remember, I give you the short term, long term, and just whatever caters to you and how you want to look at it and how you want to go about your trading. But hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.